Hello, hello. Okay, stream looks good. Let's go over some charts. All right, so there's first things first. Yes, S&P 500. We'll clean up all these. This was yesterday's break-even trade. Delete that. We'll just clean everything up here so we know what we're looking at. Price came down. Just filled this imbalance. Filled this one as well. So we got a couple imbalances here. Let's check this out first. So price is officially closed below this 1 hour. Swing low. So yeah, everything's looking really good. Delete that, clean it up here. This is our big imbalance we got targets. So we got a bit of a, let's see. Some clear price action. So we look at a swing here. So this has completed its retracement, actually pretty deep. We did have some 6:30 news that really pushed this. That's this candle here, but then it sold off right after 6:30. So yeah, 6:30 came up and then boom, sold off, but still a little bit bull structure here. So you can see higher highs, higher lows on this 5-minute. I do think it's going to come up and hit these imbalances, maybe retest these swings and then head back down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the S&P 500 all set up right now. Then I'll start looking at some other charts, some other potential opportunities, but this is still my primary. Been watching it all week. So I want to capitalize on it if it gives me the chance. Got a fresh coffee here. Got these tiny imbalances, but all imbalances are relevant. So there's 15 and then there's a little 5 above it. So, and for price to come in and tap these imbalances here, really all it would do is it would just be kind of like retesting this swing high. So if it just retests this little swing high, which hasn't printed yet technically, but it will. And then if it just retests it, it will tap into these and then probably sell right off. So what we're going to do, I want to make sure our take profits are really in place here. So I got my daily range here. So this would be the high for the day as of right now, which happened at 8 a.m. or sorry, 8 p.m. last night. So far that is the high for the day. Just want to see what my daily range is at. It is shrinking a little bit, so you're at probably 90 points for the day. So we can shrink this a little bit just to be conservative. Here, we'll just put this at 5,900 for easy math and 5810. So that's your 90, and then we'll just put it right here. So this is what we can expect out of the day here. If this is the high, and if it does come down, we don't have any more major news today, so there might be earnings and stuff. I didn't look at that. Grab it right here. I have it though. So for earnings, what is the date here? I gotta update this. Recent, we'll say this week. So for earnings, what are we on? This is not, oh, next week, this week. Thursday. Walmart, that's a big boy. Alibaba, I don't think that's the US stock market, so it's okay. Actually, no, it probably is. At least a variation of it. So we got some big ones today. Okay, Walmart's the biggest one though. That might move it a little bit, but what time is it at? It's already out. So, but the market's not open till for another 13 minutes, so that might move it a little bit. But that's not really a big deal at all. Really, we just gotta wait for structure. We don't really care about fundamentals too much. We care about structure. So I'm waiting for structure because we still have 5-minute bull structure here. So I want this to shift, and I'm gonna be really conservative about it. So I want a good entry. So this hasn't printed a swing low yet, but it should after this candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after this candle closes, this should be the new one. So we're looking at something like this as of right now. Just set an alert here. So we got this little 5-minute here. We'll mark up here, little 5-minute imbalance. We got some 15s here. I'm just going to mark these all up because once we're in a trade, then we really have to be mindful of these imbalances because that's where it's going to have issues. And then, but also if it doesn't have issues, if it blows through them, that means it's really healthy momentum. So right now, this is our potential entry. Nothing's solidified yet though. And then as far as like the daily range, what I could expect for the day here, I wanted to just target the day and not the rest of the week. It's Thursday, so we have 2 more New York sessions. Technically, we have this one upcoming currently, and then tomorrow. So this does have the potential to come all the way down here. Let's just say we have 2 bear days. So today's number 1, and let's say Friday sells off 2. Let's pretend it comes down, pulls back 50%, something like this. So this would be today. Today's move all the way down to here, pulls back, let's say Asia London time, and then New York sells off again. We'd be expecting this. So as far as a weekly trade, and by weekly I mean today and tomorrow, because that's all we have for the rest of the week. We could target something like this, which is massive. This can move pretty quick if we have a couple big selling days, right? Fridays either don't move at all or move a lot. It's kind of depends on, and I think based on this, I think Friday will move a lot because of how much this moved and because it gapped already. So because it moved so much earlier on in the week, right? You would already be up. You'd already be profitable. So then you would exit your positions in this area to close off the week, right? Because you don't make money unless you exit. So that makes sense to me. We can see it's retesting this area, just this 1 hour structure here. You can see price tested, broke, now testing the upside. So I do think it's going to sell off. This is looking really good. This 30-minute candle looks really weak as it retests this area. I'm going to get this ready actually. Figure out what I need to risk. So I do think it'll be ready soon. Okay. So tons of opportunity in this. If we even wanted to just shoot for the day range in a very, because we have such a massive imbalance here, this 8-hour imbalance, huge. This would be a really good, look at that, right on, bang on, risk reward 20. So, I mean, I'd be really happy with this move today. I think it's very probable too. So something like this, we got a reward. set up. Let's see price, this 5 minute, we got our swing high, higher low, potentially lower high, so structure could be shifting. So as far as entries, I actually do like this one. For whatever reason, this didn't print a swing low. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should have printed a swing low. But let's just see. Just gonna mark this little imbalance. Not super important, but this 5 minute one got filled technically, blown through. I'd like this to print a new swing low. I don't know why this one didn't register. Maybe because there wasn't enough candles this way. I'm not sure. The S&P is looking really good here. And we took, just a recap for this week, we took 3 small losses on dollar yen on Monday. Yesterday was a break even and Tuesday was nothing. So I've been really disciplined with waiting for a position, and all it takes is one, right? And we can hit a 1 to 20 today. Like it's not crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but very, very reasonable. As long as we just get a break of structure and then a little bit of momentum to carry it, then it'll just keep going. We do have a couple big imbalances here, which will slow us down, but as long as we get a good enough entry up here and like structure actually shifts appropriately, you can see it's really rejecting this area. After now, it broke this swing low, then broke this one. So this candle here might be the new swing high for the 1 hour. Let's see, New York opens 5 minutes from now. We'll probably get an influx at 8 a.m. as well. These imbalances have not filled yet, so I don't need them to fill, but would not be mad if they did. So, okay, we'll leave this for, we got a new little 5 minute here. We'll leave this for a bit here. I'm gonna go check out I'm gonna check out gold. Gold pushed even further. I set these up because I thought it might be turning around. No trade entries, obviously, but it actually pushed lower during Asia. Then London bought it up. So I do think it still has more upside. Remember earlier on in the week when I was talking about gold, I said it would go down to close to 3,000, and it actually moved quite a bit right here. I still think it's going to go lower, but it's moved quite a bit. Even this week, it's moved $204 already. That's nuts. Yeah, potential short once it comes back up here. Again, we have this gap that price is going to want to fill. You can see it's clearly filling this 1 hour imbalance. I'm going to clean all these up right now. So it's filling this massive 1 hour imbalance, retesting this 38.2 retracement. It's close to its daily range already. It's within $5, so it might push up a little bit higher and then sell off and fill these imbalances here. Couple 1 hours here. look how well price just respects and balances. Unbelievable. Yeah, so I do think it's going to push higher. I think it's going to try to fill this gap too. Sold off quite a bit, so it might actually just gonna get rid of this. Oops, I don't know what that was. I need this fib here. There we go. This leg of structure this would actually make a lot of sense. So we have our swing high here, and then this is going to be our new swing low, and so now it's going to retrace between the 50%, 618 is going to fill this gap. And if it pushes higher, if it goes for a little bit deeper retrace, you got your 1 hour imbalance here, and then a daily. So daily is super significant. So there's a good chance price comes back up here and fills those imbalances. So I think short-term play on gold is going to be a sell relatively soon, just down to like 31.59, and then a little bit higher, then buy it. Something like this. Bit of a shorter term play, probably to finish the week. Something like this, boom, boom, for gold. And then there's a few, I'm going to go back to this. A couple of these I was interested in. Let's check the S&P quick here. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, price is coming back up. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Fill those imbalances. So 1 minute up here. Okay, S&P still good. I want to look at Kiwi yen. So a good play on Kiwi yen. There's a lot of resistance in this area. So good chance price comes down here, retests this area, and then starts to pull back upwards. You got a 1 hour imbalance here and here, which is pretty close. So might overshoot this area and then tap into this 1 hour imbalance and then come up. But I'm going to, this is definitely not going to be ready today. Maybe Asia session though. So we're going to mark all these imbalances here. And then, so we got those 4 1 hour imbalances. Look at this, just straight down. We got a ton of we have more 4 hour imbalances than 1 hour. Holy. Yeah, this is definitely going to pull back upwards. Here. So that's good for now. We don't want to clutter things too much. So once this creates a swing low, it's going to notify me, and then we're going to look for a break of structure upwards. But I mean, yeah, this is a 1 to 10 right here, so there's a ton of potential in here. We just got to wait for, I'm going to set an alert for a 30-minute. Oh, man, I don't know why this is doing this. Price creates a new swing low on the 30-minute. Let me know. So I can tell that it's hitting some resistance. So we're going to watch that one. And I want to check pound CAD quick here. I've seen some stuff on it earlier today. So this still got some bull structure here, higher highs, higher lows. This weekly, it still has some range. At 249, it usually moves 283. So it still has a little bit of a, just watching the S&P on my MT4 and it's pushing up good. So we can clean all these up. This is our weekly move here. I just want to see. we look on the weekly, pound CAD is number 1. Kiwi yen is number 2 for most movement. So that's good. Clean these all up here. This one will actually just move here. So we have that 1 hour. We'll clean all these up here. Price filled all those already. Couple big 4 hours here. Might do a bit of a swing trade for this. Let's see. So this is actually an 8-hour imbalance and it's massive. See, price is in an area where it's tested quite a few times. Very wicky area. Anything above 186. Yeah. You can mark that out here. I'll just go like this. 186. 186. 186. I can see how much it likes to sell off above 186. So I'm going to get rid of these as well. These positions. Not this new one, but the other ones. This first. Get rid of that one. That one we want. That's it. Okay. So we got this zone. We'll delete that. Delete this line. I already know it's there. Oops. Make sure this is still good. Make sure the stream's still good. Yep. Okay, so I do see a nice retracement on pound CAD here. Once this makes, I'm going to set an alert. Why that's not popping up, but so when price makes a new swing high, let me know, because then this upwards trend for the week, it's a good chance that it's done. We're going to pull back to somewhere in here. So we're going to put this, I'm actually going to mark this too. So we're watching pound CAD, Kiwi yen. Move these up here, move this down. And the S&P right here. So these won't be ready today, maybe Asia session. They're inversely correlated, so like Kiwi yen and pound Kiwi, right? Both Kiwi. So that's good that they correlate inversely. So when this starts to get bought up, the other one will most likely get sold off. So that's good that way. Tune back into the S&P 500. Look at that. We got our extra push into this area. Very close to filling these imbalances. This is why we didn't rush anything. I thought here we might be getting a shift of structure because we had this lower high, but so this could be a potential entry here. I'm very confident in this. Not this entry yet, but in this overall trade this morning. I'd like for it to fill these imbalances. And then realistically, it's retesting. If it fills these imbalances, it's retesting this swing low here, this initial one. and that's really powerful. Oh, candles are selling off. So before price cracks this swing low here, I'd like to see this high get printed, and then a pullback, and then a lower high be printed, and then a break. So our 1 minute structure here is still bullish. We broke this high, hasn't made a new low, so still got some bulls in here. So we really want them to exhaust themselves first. I'm in no rush to enter this. Let's see what else is moving today. So pound Kiwi moved a lot today. We already looked at that. Kiwi Swiss I'm going to look at. I don't really trade Swiss pairs ever, but that is not Kiwi Swiss. Where's Kiwi Swiss? Not even on here. It's way down here. Kiwi Swiss, almost an entire percent today. I think the Swiss pairs actually trend pretty well, so I probably should trade them more. And delete all these, clean these up. Obviously, Kiwi Swiss and Kiwi Yen are positively correlated. So we already checked out Kiwi Yen, so if that starts to get bought up, this most likely will too. So let's just fill these imbalances in. This is a 4 hour. This daily got filled. Look at price. Comes down, fills this daily right back up. Comes up, fills this daily, comes down. So this daily is still valid down there. Got some 30 minutes here. I'll put these in. And then that's it. We don't need any more. All right. Look at this. You see this price gap on the open this week? Look at that. It gapped, came all the way up. Look at that. Fill the gap by the end of the week. Who knew? Always does, man. Always does. So I'm going to set an alert for this as well. Let's just see how much it's moved this week. 93 points down, usually moves 120, so it's still got a bit to go for sure. If this is the high for the week, let's just say this keeps pulling down, retest this little area here, it might pull down this far. If this is the low right now at 49.05, and it goes another 20, we'll say 5 pips, that puts us at 148.80. It's quite a bit down here, but it'd be something like that, and then you get a pull back into this area. 50%, 618, where these imbalances are, so it'd be something like this. So I'm going to set an alert for this. Once price creates a new swing low on the 30 minute, let me know. Because then I think the momentum has ended. Go back to the S&P 500 because it's starting to sell off. This 15-minute candle closes in 3 minutes. Very weak. This might print a new swing low. 1, 2, 3. Got 2 more candles. This is nice to see. Got a swing high, retested, failed. Still momentum, still bullish structure, right? Higher low, pushing for a higher high, might not get it. Might get a new swing low here. I'd definitely consider entering here. Even if I miss the first shot or I get stopped out. This is a solid 1 to 20 for the day. If I hit anywhere near that, I'm super profitable for the week. So did really good. Our only issues were I was a little too aggressive New York session on Monday, and if I would have just waited till Asia session, would have been totally fine. But other than that, Tuesday I was disciplined, sat on my hands. Wednesday, moved my trade to break even. So because we didn't take many losses early on in the week, now the end of the week we can finish really strong. So I'm just going to watch this, I think, for the next few minutes. Might get an influx in 17 minutes here. 1, 2, 3. Got 2 more candles before this prints a new swing low. Things are going good. Kiwi Swiss still moving. All the Swiss pair. Kiwi Swiss, Aussie Swiss, CAD Swiss. I'm gonna check Aussie Yen too because that was similar. Look at that. Fill in this gap. Textbook, man. Textbook. I'm gonna mark these all quick too. Got some 1 hours, got some 4 hours here. Big guy here. Okay, we got all of our 4 hours marked. New swing low formed. 15-minute new swing low formed on the Aussie Yen here. This one? No. Oh yeah, right here, okay. Move Aussie Yen up to here too. Back to the S&P, see how it's doing. This should be a new swing low. I don't know why this is so laggy. There we go. We got our swing low here. I'd like for it to fill these imbalances. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't think I'm going to take the first break of structure. I'll take the second though. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass. And I miss my entry horrifically, but I just think we have an influx coming in. Most likely in 14 minutes. We have these imbalances here that are really close to where we are right now. So we still have overall bull structure, especially on this 5 minutes. So I think yes, if I enter upon breaking here, there's a chance, I'd say at best it's 50-50. I mean, most things are 50-50. So, okay, well, even if I was going to enter here, I missed it. So good sign. Okay, we are getting some serious sellers coming in, but this might be the new swing high, which is lower than this one. So I'd like another pullback. And another reason why I wasn't wanting to take this first entry. We have this 15-minute imbalance, so there's a good chance that price comes down, gets bought up a little bit, at least a little bit here, and then pulls up. So yeah, so we have a break of structure, the downside here, but we're going to enter on the next one. As long as everything else looks good. Some retests of this area. I would have liked these to fill, and they did not. So see this candle's. Let's see if we would have entered here. Big 1 minute imbalance here, which is nice because that would have cushioned our stop. I just think this is going to consolidate a little bit more before it takes off. But who knows, might be totally wrong. I think I'll get a better entry on the next break of structure. Okay, so let's see. So if we would have entered here, probably would have been stopped out by spread. It would be very close, very, very close. I think it's going to push up even a little higher. So good thing we didn't enter there. We have our lower swing high, which we wanted, good. We have a lower swing low now. So this would be my entry. Okay, so that would have stopped us out. That's good. Hopefully this pushes up, retests these swing highs, and fills these imbalances. Then we'd be golden. Absolutely golden if that happened. Okay, so I think this is going to be my official entry here. All things being said, as of right now, 58.64. We're going to have a bit of an influx in 6 minutes, so hopefully price doesn't hit this before then. Got a potential, it's still really early, but this might be our new swing high. 3 lower swing highs, great sign. You can see since 7:30, right? Since New York's open, we got swing low, lower high, lower low, lower high, potentially. So you can see the structure shifting. Hopefully it continues. Going to get my entry ready here. So 58, 64, 26. I'm not going to submit it. I'm just going to get it ready. 58, 69, 26 is our stop. What's our profit going to be? What do we decide for the day here? We're going to target, man, I think I'm going to target this 8-hour imbalance. We'll just see how she goes. 57.86, 15. 57.86, 15. So this is a potential of a 1 to 15 for the day, not even the week. If the week we can target more. So don't have the position set yet. Just got it all marked up here on MetaTrader. Still letting this do its thing. Got a couple swing high, 5-minute swing highs here. Still letting price just take its time shifting. Want it to fully shift, so again, would want these imbalances filled. Not the end of the world if they don't, but it'd be super nice if we got the next 5 minutes with the 8 a.m. push. If we got just a bunch of buyers come in, fill these imbalances, reject this area, and then sell off. I'd be super stoked about that. That would be great. Pound CAD. Oh, I want to put pound Kiwi in here too on my watch list. Where's my Kiwi price? Right here. Pound Kiwi, right? Correct. It's Kiwi. Yep. Pound Kiwi. We'll put that right here. So we got our 2 pounds. Pound Kiwi, pound CAD. We want to watch. Look at pound CAD's heavily selling off, retesting this. This is probably a good short, man. But do a bit of a swing trade. Look for a 1 to 5. No 5-minute imbalances up top here. I mean, this probably wouldn't be a bad entry, but I'm really focused on my S&P and stuff. I don't want to take multiple trades, but all things considered, this is a good swing trade, more than likely. But I'd like to wait a few more hours too. By Asia session, this will print a swing high, so then we'll kind of know if that's probably the high for the week. But the S&P here is our primary focus. So far, it's not made a new high, so if we really just focus on New York session, it's right here. Even if we say pre-New York at like 7:30, well, no, we'll say 6:30 because we had that news. So it'd be like, this is New York session right here, consolidating really. And if it starts to break structure to the downside, we'll get a bear day, you know. This might print a new swing low, and I might consider entering there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 8 a.m. Might get a bit of an influx. Pound CAD just gave me my new swing high on the 30. I don't care about that one. Sometimes it gives me the swing highs and lows, even though I only asked for the high. Yeah, because this would not have been a high. But this is probably a low. I wouldn't be there. Why is it not loading? It's so slow. But yeah, it might have given me this low here. Good chance this is the high for the week, but not worth the risk. Oh, S&P. Okay, perfect. This is what we wanted. Filling these imbalances. Right, look at that. 8 a.m. influx. Man, what did I say? This was spot on. Hopefully it retests these. Swings here and starts to reject. Drag this across. Look at this. Rejected, rejected, broke, rejected, 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 broke, rejected, rejected, rejected. Hopefully this rejects. Okay, so these have now all filled. Don't believe there's any other imbalances in here that we would be concerned about. The only thing, and this isn't the worst thing ever, but it does still have some weekly range in it. So like, as of right now, you know, between the 7 o'clock candle and this brand new 8 o'clock candle, we got lots of buying momentum. So if that continues, could retest this area, head higher for the day, maybe fill this imbalance. I don't think it's going to do that. We already got breaks of structure here. You know, we got two swing highs. This one's lower. We got a lower swing low here, and then another one. So if anything, what could be happening is this is just retracing. And if you look, it's hitting the 618 retracement. Perfect. So great sign, great sign. So yeah, we'll let these buyers do their thing. They can buy it up as high as they want. I'm just going to wait for this shift in structure. A better entry even. this. We don't need that. Retesting this 30-minute high. Buyers can liquidate their positions here. And add to their shorts. So now let's just say this is the high for the session. I don't know if it is, don't even think it is, but as price starts to shift structure, it's going to fill these imbalances, which will slow it down. And that'll give us a new swing low for us to break. But technically, this was our first break of structure for the session. Well, no, this one was, but that was before 7 o'clock. So I'd say this one was first break of structure, but then it broke into the upside. So I would still need the new swing low here, I would say, is the first break of structure, and I don't want to enter on that one. I don't think so. Especially because there's so much buying momentum here, right? There's no sense in entering super early. Might continue bullish all day, so I want to go against that. And this is so laggy today. The 30-minute imbalance here. Ton of wicks in this area. Let's just see for pound CAD here. I'm going to snag this weekly range finder here. That is not it. Oh, I don't even know if it is it 290? Yep, it's 290, that's fair. But for this one, about 400, not 500 here. 228, 224. This is the low for the week here. So we would be looking for some sort of retracement once this comes to an end here. What did I just mark? I didn't realize what I marked here. For 1 hour here. Yeah, so we'll wait for this. Obviously, got some potential swing trades on pound Kiwi, pound CAD. You can see my entry would have been really good here already. There's a 15-minute imbalance here. No 5, so like right here would probably be a good entry. Yen pairs are still pushing down. this 15-minute candle, heavy rejection in this area, fill this imbalance. This 15-minute candle still has 6 minutes, but it looks great right now. We got our imbalance filled. We got this area of resistance retested. It all looks super, super good. Really happy with that candle. Glad it came, filled those imbalances. Coming down, filling these 1 minute imbalances. Should get a little bit of a push back up. Ideally a lower swing high. Man, Kiwi Swiss has pushed down 1.3 today. Went out of balance here. What are these gold? 5 minute. Oh. So I said gold would probably push up a little bit more into this imbalance today and then sell off. So it looks like it's having the push. Oh, S&P 500 is coming back down. Okay, good. I'm not going to enter on this first break of structure. I'll enter on the next. We have a 1 minute imbalance here that I would like to be filled, and that would give us our new lower swing high, potentially for the session. Got another one here. Look at price comes down, hits this imbalance, starts to reject. So we got our two 1 minute imbalances here that I would love to be filled, giving us our new swing high, which would then be a lower swing high, which would be a potential shift of structure. I'm going to add Kiwi Swiss here. Oh, I already have it. Okay, this might be our new swing low. Right at this imbalance. Perfect. So this 15-minute candle is about to close in a minute. We got a nice rejection of this area. I'm gonna go get another coffee because I think we got some time here. Okay, so we got our new swing low here. This looks like it wants to come up. This imbalance. All right, we're hit. Charts seem to be loading faster now. That's good. Okay, looks like it just wants to keep pushing up for a bit. Kiwi pairs look to be turning around a little bit. Definitely gonna let these swings solidify though. Mark these up as a potential here. Go, there we go. So S&P is still bullish, but really slowing down. Another swing low here. Potential swing high. Oh, shit. All right, she's moving real slow though. That's good. Deciding what she wants to do for the day. Let's see, how much has it moved on the daily? Only 38 pips, so you can see yesterday's candle was pretty weak. So today's could definitely engulf it. So I'm feeling really good about this. This might give us our new swing low here. Might enter on. Excited for these Kiwi trades too later on, but gap we need to fill. Another 4 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. Retested this swing high here. Things looking good. Things looking really good. Depending on what time we get an entry here, the next half hour, because we're getting later in the session, there's a good chance that once this starts to move, it's going to move heavily. So I might take the first entry. And if I lose, I lose, but I might not get a second one just because of the momentum. Let's say price comes down, breaks this swing low here. It might move too heavily that I won't get another one. So it's worth the potential risk to lose the first trade instead of miss this entire move because I can feel it coming. Yeah, look at all these wiki ass candles. No imbalances, swing high has been retested. We got our new swing high, lower than this one. Bearish engulfing, double this bearish engulfing here, and then here. We're going to set this. Let's see, 58.70, 31. Stop loss 58.75, 31. I think our take profit still 57.86. Oh, that's way down here. Yeah. 57.86, 9 or 15. Yeah. I'm gonna set this. Okay, trade is submitted for right here. So when price breaks this, we'll enter the trade. Might be a little premature, but we might not get an opportunity. Another one. So got our lower swing high here. Got some very wiki candles. This 30 minutes about to close as a doji. So we got yesterday's candle. Terrible. Looks like today's wants to engulf it. So yeah, I'm confident in this entry. If we get dragged in and then pulled back a little bit and get stopped out, it is what it is. But ideally, if it comes back, if it tags us in and then pulls back, let's say it wants to fill this little tiny ass imbalance and stops us out, we'll still get another entry then, more than likely. So I'm still confident in this position. 5-minute engulfing here. About to close in 20 seconds. It's 15-minute. See if I can up the bit rate of my stream. Might tag me in soon. It'd be nice if it did another pullback upwards. Oh yeah, this is good. I'd really like if this pulled back upwards, filled this imbalance, retested this 50% retracement. Also a zone in here too. If I delete this, you can see it here. That rejected, rejected, broke downwards, rejected here, broke downwards. So if price comes up, fill this imbalance, retest this area, that'd be great. Doesn't appear like it's going to do that though. I'm still going to keep this position, but I don't love it because it's slowed down so much. So it looks like if price hits this now and tags me in, doesn't seem like there's going to be enough momentum to keep pushing. Okay, well, I think we're in. Let's see. Yeah, we're in. Okay, well, let's hopefully this keeps going now. Potential 1 to 16, almost 1 to 17. Right at that here. Trade entered. Yeah, see now it's rejecting this swing low. See how it closes, but because this came in so slowly, I didn't, without the momentum, there's a chance that it pushes back up. Kind of like it's doing right now. And again, this is the first break of structure. Normally I don't enter on the first break of structure. But we did get our lower swing low, sorry, lower swing high. So a little bit of conflicting data, but just worry that this is probably going to move a lot today based on this daily. Right, if this daily engulfs it, decides to fill the daily range, she's heading way down here. So I should delete this for now. So far, this 1 hour candle looks really good. We are in profit. Delete this for now. Even if price just keeps moving slowly, that's fine. As long as it just keeps moving downwards. This is looking a lot better already in the last couple minutes. As this candle closed below this swing, somewhat full. Good, even though now it looks like it's rejecting a little bit, but the worst is when it just comes and taps this area and there's not enough momentum and then it pulls right back up. This at least closed below twice now. So yeah, I would have liked more momentum as this hit, but I would have liked this imbalance to fill and create another lower swing high. But we always get what we want. Still a very good entry. I guess we'll have to see how it plays out. But I might go get another coffee. See how my potential swing trades are setting up here. Probably a good entry soon. Don't think I'm going to take anything, but something like that. Okay, so our trade's moving good still. Slow, but the right direction, so that's okay. Unfortunately, if this price leg, I mean, we could go off this swing or this swing, but if this decides to retrace, it's probably going to take us out. But hopefully it moves further down before it decides to retrace. It's 15-minute bounce. Testing our entry again. We do have an area here. Rejected, rejected, rejected a bunch of times. Now broke, closed below it, rejected it. So this is a good sign. Just a little sketch because it's right near our entry, but so far so good. Nice, moving good, moving good. Pulling back on the 1 minute. Need some more momentum to come in and push us down further, quicker. This 15-minute imbalance might be an issue, but it's really tiny, so it makes it better. You know, overall this is looking pretty good, but it's just really slow moving now that it's broken this area. Not really a ton of momentum in the market. But I mean, that's okay as long as it doesn't push up. Momentum to the upside would not be good, so. What time are we looking at here? About 21 minutes before California's open. So we'll get more volume then. But so hopefully this stays below this zone. Ideally moves at least a little bit further before they open. Hopefully there's no influx to the upside once they open to knock me out. I can't move this to break even, like as it's hitting my entry again, so this little 1 minute imbalance sucks because it's right above my stop. But if we do get stopped out of here, we'll get a new swing low here that we could probably enter on the second break of structure. So not the end of the world, but don't want to take a loss if I don't have to here. So it is still rejecting this area depending on how this candle closes. So this candle close, still rejecting this area. We're okay, but I would like a bit more of a push down to the downside before, oh, we got a 5-minute imbalance here. Oh, and it filled. Okay, hopefully she don't go much higher. Still in, we never got stopped out. Very close though, still. I think our stop would be with the spreads about right here. Oh, so yeah, we broke that area, that sucks. Oh, I'm stopped out. Okay. Stop hit. Hopefully this goes higher now, fills this imbalance, and takes me out properly, not just with the spread. Stop hit spread. And now it's selling off, that's gate. We'll get this set up because this is most likely going to be our second entry here. Move these price labels so they don't confuse me. Man, that sucks. If that doesn't go higher now and fill this imbalance, it literally just took me out with the spread. Okay, we got our new swing low. After this candle, it'll be solidified. 58.6656. $58.66.56. Stop loss $58.71.56. And our take profit is still down here, $57.86. 15. This looks like it's going to push higher to my real stop up here. Okay, get this in balance hopefully. This would be your 618 retracement. Okay, imbalance filled, retracement hit. So our next entry, if it does happen here, looks pretty healthy. This is why you usually don't enter on the first break of structure. And I mean, I should have waited, especially because there was an imbalance and it never retraced. But man, it's tough because it's just hindsight. If this would have broke with more momentum, then I would have been totally fine. Just didn't break with the momentum. So we are going to set our trade 58.66.56. Trade entered, stop hit loss. Second entry set. This might be our new swing high, lower than these ones, which is good. Retracement's filled, imbalance is filled. Probably should have just waited for my second shift of structure. I mean, I definitely Should have, as the first break of structure was a loss. So just let this keep going here. Real patient. We're gonna have an influx in 15 minutes. How are these bigger candles look? Yeah, super weak still, right? So this all looks good. You can see the 5-minute shifting here. Lower high, lower, or not a lower low, but lower than this one though. So pretty weak candles too. So this entry is just a little bit premature, but it would have been good if there was volume. So, and you don't really know as it hits. You can't really decide. I mean, there's plenty of candles that close below it. It rejected this area a few times, so now we have somewhat bull structure here. See if these kiwi pairs are slowing down. I'll mark this. It's a nice 30-minute balance right here. If I wanted to take a swing trade, this would probably be a good one, but oh, cool. I'm gonna move gold down here. Okay, this might give us a new swing low here. New swing low and another lower swing high. It'll be interesting in 12 minutes when we get more volume in. Man, these candles are really, really weak. Really wicky. Oh, we got a 1 minute bearish engulfing. So this retracement's completed. No imbalances. Lower swing high. Potentially another lower swing high here. Our entry is set here, but I'd like to adjust it a little bit higher if we got a new swing low. If this keeps pushing down this quick, I'm going to close it. It's a good sign. This is actually looking really good for a swing trade. A little early, but huge potential. But now we're going to focus on S&P right now. Maybe once I'm in this one, it's running in profit, then I'll look at a swing. Okay, so this should give us our new swing low here. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more candles to close. 3 technically. 3 candles to close, including this one, to solidify this swing low here. This could be a swing high here. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So as long as this doesn't touch this in the next 50 seconds, which I think it's about to. Okay, never mind. This might be our new swing high. this Kiwi end's looking really good. The S&P's still pushing up, so it's right in this area. Man, this looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with what I want to risk on this Kiwi end trade. Okay, this is going to be our entry for this one. Let's see. Got 2.5 pips red. $85. 55 we'll shoot for. Stop 85, 465. And we'll see how that plays out. S&P's now giving us our new swing low here. Potentially retesting the swing high. 1 hour candle is about to close. Bullish, but pretty weak. It's really just completing this retracement. There's a zone here. It actually looks really good. Even though this candle's closing bullish. Haven't got a fill on our Kiwi yen trade here, but it's close. Still no fill. It tapped it, but we didn't get a fill. Still got some spread here. Still no fill. Push lower, but no fill. Very low risk on this trade. Okay, finally got a fill at 54.9. This is a swing trade, so it's not a break of structure trade. I'm basing it on that this is the low for the week now. That's going to start retracing. We had this low, we had it retested and rejected. So better confirmation would have been a break of structure to the upside, but your risk reward is quite a bit lower. So whereas this is fantastic. 1 to 15. No imbalances in here at all. S&P is really pushing higher. It's 30-minute candle closed. Real bullish. Crossing the 15-minute. Oh yeah, this guy, yep. Delete that, oh well. I'm going to set an alert for when price breaks this 5-minute swing high. Then we should be good to go. Our pound trade, okay, this is good. Another one that might be worth the risk to reward. Hey, S&P seems to be just pulling up, so I might not actually get an entry on this today. Well, no, I still think we will. A little bit of time here still. Headed into heavy wick areas. But feel good about this QEN trade. See, right around 5,900. I'm going to mark this out. 5,900. Oh, it's still a ways up. But it might retest this area again. Aussie yen, very similar to Kiwi yen here. Starting to consolidate, tested this swing low here.